Good morning or afternoon, whatever it is where you are. Welcome to Practice Strokes. I'm excited about teaching you another stroke in your learning of one-stroke painting. One-stroke painting has been so exciting for so many people that are writing me, and what they're asking me for is just tell me, ma'am, how to do a better job of my leaves. So this is all about doing a stroke on a leaf that you lift, you go up, you come down, and you pull a stem in without ever lifting the brush. So it's just a really fun technique. It's just all different. It's all in one leaf. All right. So let me share with you that I've got floating medium in the middle of this is the double loader. It has a lid. It makes it really easy to store your paint. We put the medium in the middle. It's really good also, let me share with you, if you're doing fabric painting or some watercolor painting, because it keeps the paint from running around and messing up on your foam plate that I usually use, okay? So I'm gonna use Happy Green or Citrus Green, Sap Green or Thicket, and I put some Wicker White out. So I'm gonna wet my brush first. This is a 16 flat. This is my value pack. All right. And just remember, I have these same brushes in my signature brush line. All right. Which is lavender and white, and all the specialty brushes in that set come in florals. This is a brand new set. This is my best quality brushes that I make, the best ferrule, the best bristles, and the best handles. All right. So I'm just letting you know that those are available. All right, these, when you're getting this value pack set of brushes, they don't have a 16. So you have to buy a 16, and any of those specialty brushes, except for scruffies, you have to buy it separately. And that's on onestroke.com, okay? You spell it all out, all right? So now this is what I want to do. I've dampened the brush. Now I'm going to go between here, and I'm going to pick up both sides, all right, with paint. And then I'm going to go to an empty spot here, and I'm going to push really, really hard, work it in, work it in, work it in, pick up more paint, go work it in. So your job right now, I want to pick up more citrus. Your job right now is get the paint inside the bristles, and it needs pressure to do that. All right. So when you pull these bristles apart, it should have paint all inside. All right. That's the first key. So you have lots of paint, the creamy, beautiful paint, because we're using the FolkArt multi-surface, and you know you got the right paint when it has this on here. Or you can buy all these paints from onestroke.com, and then you're asking for multi-surface paint. All right, so it's wonderful. It has a sealer in it. It makes it great for you to paint with. Now that's worked into the bristles. Now I'm going to come here and pick up more. That's the third time. This time I'm just going back and forth real gentle, because what I want to do is blend it on the surface. Now from now on, if I go paint and I come back, I'm going to come right over here, and I'm going to use some of this paint that's right there. Stroke and come back. And if I'm dry on one of these corners, I'll dip in the corner that I'm dry. I will flatten the brush and I'll paint. Or I might go into the medium, go back and forth, so it's all blended in, but this is very light, like a feather. You're not pushing hard. All right. So I'm going to start up here so I can show you numerous strokes like this. Okay. So this is the first one I want to show you, that we're going to come right here. We're going to push down, stand up to a point, and then when we stand up to the point, we stand up and we drag the bristles right back through this. So I'm going to turn the brush and do it the other way. Push, lift, drag out the chisel, and come back through. All right. Now this takes practice, and I'm going slow. I'm trying to miss the camera, so it's not, doesn't see I've got some edges I don't like. push, pressure to get the fullness, stand up to get the tip. So see, pressure, get a nice tip, lift the brush to the chisel and pull the stem right back through. And so push, lift, pull, and drag it back through. And when I would do a big tree on the wall and I'm trying to do it really fast, I will use a 3/4 inch brush on my ficus tree and I'll go like this over and over and over and fill the tree. I put all the leaves on a whole tree on the wall when I'm painting like a little ficus tree in a pot. I'm doing the 3/4 inch brush and I'm doing this just like this and I fill that whole tree in 30 minutes. Okay. So that's one that people wanted me to show. When they came to when I went to my first decorative painting shows, they go, hey, this lady over there is doing a leaf, a vein, and a stem and never lifts the brush. So do you hear me? It was like the circus. Go see this lady. She's so crazy over there. So let me even go closer so you think that you're really seeing it. All right, so push, lift, stand up, and drag the stem back through it. Push, lift, and drag the stem back through it. So it depends on which color's up is the color that you're going to see drag back through it. Okay, so I wouldn't do that for everything, but it's just if you're doing tons of leaves, that helps you quickly do them. Now, here's another leaf that Miss Melinda, one of our viewers, has asked me to do. So and do it slow and close. All right. So I've got this going in for some medium. Oh, you aren't seeing me. I got these colors. I'm going in, grabbing some medium right here, dip straight in, back and forth, and I'm ready to go. I got too much medium because I grabbed it twice while I was trying to show you. Okay. So I'm going to put my little finger here. I'm going to go scrub, 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 and then come back. All right, and pull a stem. So usually I put a V and I do this on one side and this on the other side, and then I pull a stem. All right, I'm sorry, I was not in the camera. So I'm going like this normally, and then I could even come on this side and do a smooth. Oops, ran out of paint. I do a smooth on this side and then I pull a stem in. All right, so let me show you why she was wanting to learn this. Is because I'm just going to get the dark green, some medium. Okay, so let's do it again. I'm going to wiggle, wiggle up to the point, then lay it back down on the side and wiggle back. All right, so let me do it another way. Up and lay the brush. Okay. I'm going to wiggle up to the point. Lay the brush out. I'm sorry, I needed to get more paint. Let's do it again. You do one stroke all the way up and then lay it out and stroke back down. And then pull the stem. Okay. I'm afraid I was so tight. You might not have seen that. So let me do it sideways. All right. So say this is what we're doing. Here's the arrow. All right. So I can come right here and go from this line, wiggle up to the point, and wiggle back down. And then I just pull a stem in it. Okay, so I want you to practice this because you can get fancy too. All right, I'm getting some more medium. I keep getting it. I keep going right here, working my brush. All right, so watch this. We're gonna make it big and fancy. I'm only turning it so it's making me. Then I'm gonna lean out and you can see I ran out of paint. So if I have, oh, you know what? I need to do the 3/4 so you can see. and then you pull a stem. So if I use my 3/4 brush, I'm not going to run out of paint as fast on this big brush. But you see I could fix it, all right? So that's what we were just working on. All right, let me use my 3/4 inch brush and show you that holds more paint. It makes it easier for you, okay? So here's the 3/4. That is in your value pack. I dampened it. I'm going to use both colors, working it in. Come over here, work it in. I picked up, work, fast, hard, pressure. All right, it's not hard. You just need strong pressure. All right, now I'm going to clean, medium, and I'm ready. All right, now I want you to see this. Okay, so let's come down here. So I'm trying not to be in a shadow here. All right, here's my 3/4 inch, and I'm going to try to get out of the way so you can see it. So I'm going to wiggle up. Then when I come back down, I lay the brush out to the other side and come down. All right, so I'm going to come up at an angle so you can see. I'm going to wiggle up and then come back. All right, and so I pull my stem in. And when I pull my stem in, look, I'm lifting the front of the brush. All right, now what I want to show you is we can come here, up, and then come back all the way around to here. Okay, and you can pull the stem coming all the way up. So you can do it in one stroke and not quit, but it's not a competition to see if you can do it. It's just if you want to get that nice finished look and being able to get that look. There are, like in our level 2 even, I want you to see that I do, I gotta work this in because I don't have a good blend. And if you have lots of streaks like that, it's not a good blend. So I'm gonna wiggle here. Okay, now watch this. I'm gonna start here. I'm gonna go part way. I'm gonna stand up on the chisel, roll the brush over, and stand up, and then pull the stem in. All right, I didn't mean to go on to there. All right, so this last stroke here is standing here, rolling the brush in, and sliding to the point. All right. So wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Get right here so you can see. Stop, rise up to the chisel, lay the brush down, roll completely over, and go to the point. All right. I'll do that one more time. And then this is your practice for the week. There's 1/2. Okay, now let's try it. See my V. You want to have a V right here. So then I start, then I stop and stand up, stand up, stand up, roll the brush, and then come to the point. And then all you do is pull a stem in the middle. Okay, so that's our practice for the day. Now, and you won't get it overnight, but just practice. It'll be fun. Stand up, it looks like an S. I'm going like that and rolling it, like this and rolling it. All right, thanks guys. Practice on those one-stroke leaves. You will love them. Thank you.